Hey friends, how's it going? It's a Monday, little holiday, but our gym was open today, and I'm gonna just be a little vulnerable with you for a minute. I went to get ready to go to the gym this morning, or not morning. It was at noon, which felt kind of like morning because I hadn't woken up much before that. But anyways, that's beside the point. I um I want to be vulnerable for just a minute. And I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but I have some goals that I want to do. I have some goals. A New Year's resolution this year. I'm usually really good about outlining some very specific things, but this year my New Year's resolution, I just called it Project You Gotta Start Somewhere. Because I have a whole lot of goals to better myself or to just do some things that are kind of, you could call them bucket list types of things, or just things that I want to accomplish that I've basically just kept in the goal box. I haven't really done anything to move toward them. But and one of those is my fitness. I have had a history of being in really just excellent shape and working my tail off to get there, and then just letting myself go. And right now I'm in one of those letting myself go phases, and I'm in the probably worst shape of my life outside of pregnancy, when I felt like it was kind of justifiable. Some people would argue with that. But anyway, but I stepped on the scale this morning. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go. And I stepped on the scale, and a number that should have motivated me to be like, oh, this is it. This is going to fuel my workout, because this is not going to work for me. It did not fuel me. It really depressed me. Like I just felt my entire demeanor shift when I looked at that number on that scale, because I'm at a place where I feel like I've been trying to make some choices, and some good choices, without being so hardcore rigorous that I'm unhealthy about it mentally. And it seems like the only time I can really move in a positive direction with my goals is when I am so rigorous that I really don't give myself even an inch of flexibility. And so I just felt so depressed and so deflated, and I went ahead and I went to the gym today, and I just wanted to share that with y'all, because some of you may also feel that way. And I'm thinking about just putting my scale away for like 6 months. It may be the worst decision of my life, but when I can physically feel myself, and I know in my head, I know the good sense that I am not a number on a scale, but when my clothes aren't fitting and I've been working on it and the scales are higher than they have ever been in my life outside of pregnancy, there's a spot where you go like, I don't even know where to begin. And so I have commenced, like I said, with Project You Gotta Start Somewhere, and I'll take y'all along for the journey if you're interested. Today it started with me just going to the performance lab and knowing that I was going to be there about 5 minutes late, going ahead and going anyways. B, knowing that I could possibly be the weakest link there, but trusting that a trainer would take me under his wing and show me everything. That's one of my biggest hesitations there, is that I feel like sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. And so if they ever have something where it's like you're on your own, I feel like I'm always having to ask people around me, like, how do you do this? What do you do here? How's that? Oh, that's not, oh, I thought that was that. And that so was not that. I mean, the other day I did a full exercise based on the name of that exercise. And then I looked around and I was doing the totally wrong exercise. But you know what? Nobody laughed at me. Nobody pointed their finger. Nobody whispered to their friends. I asked somebody who walked nearby, am I doing this right? And he said, well, no, actually, this is how you do it. And he showed me, and I was on my way. So I had to overcome some of those insecurities. And sometimes when you're doing project, you got to start somewhere. Starting somewhere is by letting your confidence and your needs to be improved speak louder than your insecurities. You have to just say, you know what, this insecurity doesn't define me. This number on the scale is not going to define me. And how inept I am at all of this is not going to define me, because the only way to get better is to start somewhere. So for those of you who are having trouble starting somewhere, just try it and we'll go on this journey together. Okay?